Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Maclunkey-Cast. Today we are on episode 19.
Big.
Jack and I today. Jack, why don't you go ahead and start us off? I think we missed last week's episode. We want to go ahead and go over, we've got some recent pickups we want to show you guys. We'll talk about what we weren't able to talk about, what we missed, and some other events. So Jack, go ahead and let's see what you got.
All right, so got the what was it, 5?
EE3.
EE3 blaster, the Nerf gun, the Boba Fett gun. Picked that up at the convention, which you guys check out the video that we did. We did a short and a video on it. The Marysville, what was it called?
Marysville Toy Show. Yeah, we'll put that in the description. Maybe we'll throw it up here. But yeah, it was really fun. So we'll go over those. Yeah, what we got there.
But here's the gun. This is what you do to cock the bullet in there, and then you hit this button right down here. You can pop this part out where you keep the bullets.
That's cool.
You got like 4 bullets locked and loaded there.
Are they the darts?
Yeah, they're darts. They're actually just regular.
I couldn't remember if they were Nerf like the ball or the darts.
No, they're just the darts. I have another one that's not Star Wars related, but it has the balls like the Nerf.
I've got a Stormtrooper one like that.
Those I'm sure hit a lot harder. Oh, can't get this back in. Okay, well, I can't get it in. What happened? I broke it, bro.
Well, off to a great start.
Well, anyway, it's cool though. It's cool though. It has decent power. It's got a little scope with the glass in it, so you can see right through the scope. Not really too much else to it, but it's a cool gun. It looks pretty good. Honestly.
Yeah, if you could, like, I mean, I've seen some people weather that and paint it, and that looks really good too.
If I can get the thing to work, maybe it'd be a lot better though. It's a dud. Anyway, I got other stuff too. I'll put this away.
While he's doing that, I'm going to point out Jack's wearing that sick, well, not sponsored, but Jack's got that Tatooine Trader shirt there. I hooked him up with.
Vader/Anakin. And then I also got, this is in the mail, the Micro Squadron Galaxy Ahsoka ship. You can see she's not there. Neither is the droid, because there's 2 that comes in the pack. It's the Ahsoka pack. So then you got this one, not the Jedi Starfighter, just the, what was it called?
It's the Interceptor.
Yeah, just the Jedi Interceptor. Yeah. So you got the droid in here. It's just got little wings that go down and up. Kind of just like the regular other ones, like the Anakin and Obi-Wan, just the same thing. Got the legs at the bottom there that open up and down for all 3 to like stand on.
Yep.
Ahsoka's in the middle, you can go up in the cockpit. So
expect a review soon.
It's a simple one, but it's also, this one's a chase. I don't know if I believe it anymore.
They re-released the chase, yeah.
Yeah, I have the chase, and I got it not too long before this came out. I'm like, what then? But I have 2 of them now. But that one, as you pointed out before the podcast started, comes with a hyperspace ring. So there is a difference.
Yes, the chase comes with a hyperspace ring. The 2-pack does not. Don't know why.
And you promised to open that one up on camera.
No, not the chase one. I already opened the other one up and did a review. That should be out hopefully by Monday or Tuesday.
Other than that, I just I've had it in my background for a while. I opened up the what's it called, Coruscant Battle Pack. These are the legs to those things that you can take apart and take off the Vulture droids. So I have that just sitting there. Other than that, that's all my pickups for this weekend. I know you got a lot more because you always do.
Yeah, I just
you don't have enough stuff.
To point out, you know, I'm a cool guy, and I got Jack that shirt, and I got Dirge.
Yeah.
What is that? Is it Batman? Is that what it's supposed to be? Bane and Batman.
No, it's Dirge putting Obi-Wan Kenobi over his
knee. But isn't that what Bane does?
That's what Bane does.
Yeah. I don't know if it's based on that.
Did that movie come out before?
Well, no. The artwork that didn't happen in the show. That's custom artwork.
I guess, yeah, it probably is based off that. That sounds like something. Yeah, I guess he can fit that role. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Bane.
It's the Tartakovsky clone.
Putting him right over.
Bane snapping Obi-Wan over his knee. It's a pretty cool shirt.
Funny.
But yeah, I'll go into what I got. So I got some of figures from my favorite line here. So we've got the 30th anniversary, and I got these at the Marysville Toy Show. I got the 30th anniversary Saga Collection Clone Trooper, and he's got a cloak with him. Pretty cool. He's in the rain. And then we got Yoda and his Kaibuck. And this actually only appeared, like we were just talking about, in the Tartakovsky Clone Wars. The two-legged elk thing that he rides.
That show gets a lot of love.
It deserves it.
It does.
And then this is from a specific scene. I have the R2-D2 to go with this. This is from Revenge of the Sith. Excuse me.
Where is it then?
This is the... this is the Super Battle Droid, but it is the On Fire, where R2-D2 lights him on fire.
That's actually really cool.
It is cool. And then more Clone Wars figures. I got Rex in his snow gear, which I absolutely love.
Oh yeah.
And because I don't have a figure of that at all, and I love
got the Cartoon Network
outfit.
logo.
Yes, and this is I have Rex figures. I have other Super Battle Droid figures, clone figures, Yoda figures. This is the first time, and I broke it. I'm kidding now. This is the first time in a long time that I have gotten a first ever. Like, this is the first time I've ever owned the character. And it is a pretty cool character, and that is Savage Opress. There's only, I believe, two official figures of him. This one, and then there's a 4-pack of Mother Talzin, Ventress, him, and Maul. So really cool that I got him.
He's not that small of a character. He has a decent plot line, but
two seasons of the Clone Wars. He was kind of a big deal.
He just doesn't get love. He just doesn't get much.
Mr. Krabs voiced him. We gotta give him love.
Did I ever shoot a Bo-Katan helmet? I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I had to think about that. Yes. And then I actually got these yesterday. Super impressed. I love when this happens because I know it's tough on Hasbro and toy companies to come out with toys, especially at this caliber with the Black Series, how detailed they are. But it is really hard to come out with figures during the show. Normally it all comes out right after, especially with Star Wars. And it's really hard to do, especially since the shows are only 8 episodes long. They do not have a lot of time to make stuff. But I got the Ahsoka and Sabine Black Series from the Ahsoka show.
Well, they probably knew what they looked like for a while.
Well, I mean, for sure, like
But yeah.
This comes with Ezra's lightsaber, so they've got that design. And I also love, I've seen photos of Sabine out. The helmet looks really good on her. It's not oversized and funny looking. They did a good job with that. Sometimes that's not good. Alright, and ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. It's a figure that we've had on pre-order for a long time. Since the beginning of the year. And it is finally, actually, I think it was more than that. I'm very curious. I actually want to look this up first. What do you think it is?
I don't know, but less than a year is not that long. I've seen year-long waits on stuff, so I don't know what you're talking about. Is it your Chrysanthemum? Because I saw mine shipping out. Is it your Chrysanthemum? Did you get it before me?
You could it is. But when could you pre-order him?
I just knew, guys. It was a while ago.
I had him. I'm going to my orders right now and looking because he's on like 3 pages back.
I only pre-ordered him like a couple months ago because he was up for pre-order for a while. I was like 3 or 4 months ago, maybe a little bit, maybe around that much time. I was like, he's still up for pre-order. I'm gonna buy him, so I bought him. So he's been sitting there.
Yeah, they never ran out of him.
So honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, some of them are like a year long, dude. Like some of them are pretty bad. Like they just like, we want the money for it now, then we're gonna make them, kind of thing.
I pre-ordered it. You know, I might be crazy, to be honest.
Crazy?
Yeah.
I was crazy once.
Boy, that was Boba Fett.
Put me in a room with rats.
Rats, we are the rats. I pre-ordered. Is this it? October. It has been just shy of a year.
Yeah, actually, that that's what I'm
Um,
saying. Like, there's been
yeah,
some that are like
like actually,
that. That is,
3 days, 2 days from being a
yeah.
year. Um,
You said the start of the year, but
yeah, I
it's a
missed
couple
it.
months before that.
There
That
he
is some time.
is. Plastic-free packaging, so I don't know what he looks like, but there he is.
What do you mean? There's a picture on the front, so it tells you what he looks like. What do you mean? I don't know what he looks like. Picture.
There
There's
could
a
be a
picture.
banana in there.
Visual.
Um,
Actually, what if they did that? They could just like, the people don't open their figures up. I don't know.
yeah, that happened to a couple people. But yeah, I'm really excited to have a good black chrysanthemum in the collection, because
Honestly,
the comic book Black Chrysanthemum. I love the box. I don't like the figure. It's not well articulated either. This one just is him. It looks way more like him. It's a better sculpt. I wish that one was in that box, but I got 2 chrysanthemums, so I'm happy with both. More happy with this recent one, but yeah, I'm happy to have Black Chrysanthemum. There's another item that I got that is actually I'm actually redoing. I'm gonna call it the studio, where I do my reviews. Expect some big changes there. I actually went out and got some stuff today, so
Gross prepped.
I am very excited on how this is going to turn out. I went and finally unpacked. That's why I told Jack I was going through a bunch of my stuff. I got my lighting out, got my other backdrop. Super excited to start doing this. Way just better looking, better production. So I'm very stoked for this. But
Solid.
expect that. But the item that I have is down there while I'm moving stuff. I'll tell you what it is. I guess it's the 30th. So Galaxy's Edge Star Cruiser is no longer. And there was a particular item that you could get there that you had to buy and do Jedi training and all that. And it was the shield. It's the shield to block the lightsabers and stuff. And you're not you can't get that anymore. There's no more Galaxy Cruiser. It's gone.
And you said there was it's really complicated to get to it. You have
to go to the cruiser, then you have to do the training, then you have to buy it afterwards, and it's like there's a million things you have to do.
So no gift shop. You have to buy the ticket. You have to buy the training, and then at the end you have to buy the shield that you used. You can't.
To my knowledge, that's how it works.
Can't do anything. Yeah, that's what we understand. That's gonna be a rare item that people don't know is rare until later on. They're like, oh yeah, that you can't get those no more. They don't make them.
And what's really cool is I actually put new batteries in it and everything. That thing is way more sensitive than the lightsabers Disney makes. Like just to movement, the thing is actually really good.
For the cruiser.
Color. Well, the lightsaber from the cruiser isn't good.
Sorry, Disney, we love you.
I love you.
I love you.
But yeah, the shield's really cool. Makes really cool noises. Changes, I think, 5 colors.
Yeah,
but it's cool because it's from the cruiser. I'm never gonna go to the cruiser because it's closed now. So
I was gonna go too.
I was eventually. I was going to go.
Oh, I wasn't kidding either. Yeah, my friends were we're gonna do this on this birthday. We're gonna do it this many years out. I'm like, less than a year.
I was gonna do it with one of my buddies, Rich. We wanted to do it eventually, but it was too expensive.
I had my $5,000 saved up for that drink.
Do it, but
I want that $5,000 drink, man.
Yeah, it was. I still want the lightsaber, but I don't want to fork over. You have to buy a $2,000 ticket just to buy it, so people are charging $400 or $500 for that saber. Even though when you go to the park or when you go to the thing, it only costs $150 or whatever.
They've got to reuse it, right? Like there's a whole huge hotel.
I don't know. I have no idea because they said all of the action figures that they made exclusively for that discontinued and you cannot get them, and they will not. The rest of them can't get them.
Oh, they may remake it in a different way. They may use that space for more Star Wars stuff.
I would hope. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, they may make a hotel, but not an interactive hotel. They may make like an indoor area with a hotel attached. It's just like not exclusive. Yeah, it's just not exclusive to if you're in the hotel. You got to know that Disney's not going to sit here and just take a big loss of money. They've got to reuse it, right? So they might do something with it. It may not even be Star Wars. I don't know where it is on the campus. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly, no.
Yeah, I've been there recently, so I can think in my mind. I have no idea where it would be. I'd been there before they started construction, I think, or before it was like a big thing. So I have no idea where it would be, but they gotta reuse it for something, even if it's not Star Wars related. But they might remake it, remodel it, and restructure how they make that like interactive for the people who go there. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We just gotta wait and see what they do. Yeah.
They'll close that one down and quicker.
Yeah.
Next one that comes out, they'll be like, how many months was that one? It will half that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so those were our pickups. Like some of them I got in the mail, some were pre-orders. But you know, Jack and I got most of our pickups from the Marysville Toy Show, and Jack and I went to that. We're looking at it was much. To be completely honest, that particular town, Marysville, Ohio, is growing. I did not think that this was going to be that size whatsoever when I went in there, and it was huge. 180 tables, which isn't a ton. It's not, but it was crowded. I mean, when we first got there.
Did we confirm it was his first year doing that?
It was, yes. It was the first year they had done it, and that was insane to me. And
well, he did a good way to get it, though. He charged little to nothing for the tables to get everybody there, and he's going to do it again next year for a little bit more, because now he knows people have interest in it.
Yes.
Although it was it was a little amount of like stuff that wasn't really the same realm we were in.
It was a lot of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Hot Wheels. So where Marysville is really big into Hot Wheels collecting. It's
and
huge.
Cars.
Hot Wheels cars, yeah. But there was we just showed off. We got Star Wars stuff. There was Star Wars stuff. There was a little bit of everything there. I'm more excited for next year.
Bigger
because he's actually renting out a second building.
Yeah.
So
is it the same building?
It's good. There'll be one, and then probably the one right across from it. So it's gonna be quite a few, and he's already filled up quite a few tables, he said. So I'm excited for that.
Getting the insight from us, for all of you Marysville fans.
Yeah, anyone in the Marysville area. A couple people went from Springfield. A couple people went from Columbus. So
yeah, if you're watching this, you might be one of the guys we've talked to there. So maybe you guys are actually Marysville fans.
Hey, if you are, comment below and tell us if you saw us. Tell us what you got. Tell us if you got anything cool. But yeah, it was super fun. Way bigger than we thought it was going to be, and I'm excited for next year. We talked to the guy already. We're gonna go back and record again next year. Hopefully, it'll be more. Talk to some more people out there. We're still kind of getting the hang of getting interviews and everything like that.
Yeah, well, like we said, the clientele was not all Star Wars. Correct. And Marvel. There were people there. There were a lot of older people getting their Hot Wheels, and they have their own collectibles that they got going on.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But normally it's a lot of those. We had tried, but a lot of it was I'm here. I want my Hot Wheels. And I'm gone, and I don't want to do anything else, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
And we talked to some people. They were just like, yeah. We're not gonna come here with an interview about some guy who got like a vintage wagon. I saw somebody with that. I saw somebody with Hot Wheels.
We're Star Wars. That's what we want to do. But
obviously more from GalaxyCon and other stuff.
Yes, I am very excited for GalaxyCon. Jack and I are a little bit more prepared. If you guys are from the Ohio area and you are going to be at GalaxyCon, it's going to be huge. There's going to be Star Wars actors there. Giancarlo Esposito is going to be there. Idly Swallow. So you got Moff Gideon and the Armorer. Nine Nub is going to be there.
I think the Armorer will go up against
Moff Gideon.
Up against them, yeah.
Maybe. Nine Nub will have her back.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, they'll have some
I don't know about that.
They'll have some pretty cool actors there. I'm going to see if we can. I don't see why we couldn't. Like where the lines are and everything. Maybe Jack and we can set up. We got like a board that we'll set up where we'll do like, hey, come see us do interviews. There's some things that I want to try to do. I'm going to be giving away stuff. I've actually got quite a few things that I've gathered together. We've got some Micro Galaxy Squadrons, got some Black Series, got some all kinds of fun stuff. So
I am not doing signatures.
I will, but I'll sign for Jack.
Oh, he will.
I'll sign Jack.
Yeah.
I'll do Jack's signature.
I'll have the cops on the ready for forgery. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
But say something to us. We're gonna be there. People might be from outside Columbus. Because this is a big event. This is not like a small. Oh, it's in Ohio. It's like an Ohio event. It's big.
I will never forget. I will never forget seeing the line for Saturday.
Yeah.
I have never. I mean, do you remember how long that line was?
Dude, yeah, I was there. Yeah,
that was
huge.
like there was over 1,000 people in line.
Down the hallway, circling back all the way like down.
It blew my mind. It was over 1,000 people in line.
It grew so big by the minute.
It really did.
So I know people were there from like Indiana though, and other states. People were there from other states. It's like not like
because last year it was big because Kevin Smith,
we got,
both Ahsokas were there. That was a big deal.
We got some big people here though. We got big names, big Star Trek names, animation. I mean, like Breaking Bad people like Giancarlo Esposito. He's gonna be. It's not a small name. He did Breaking Bad. He's done Far Cry. I think it was right. He has done all kinds of big stuff. Yeah, he's done big stuff. He's like big face. There's other people gonna be there. There's Tara Strong. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
People love Tara
William
Strong.
Shatner. Mike Tyson's gonna be there.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. So you might Tyson heads. Tyson Mystery Boys show up.
Ron Perlman's gonna be there. Hellboy.
Yeah. Who else? There's a lot of people. Like, check out the website, guys.
I got it pulled up here. Yondu and his first mate or whatever from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Marvel people are showing up. Like
There wasn't any Marvel people, I don't think, last year.
No, there was DC people, but not Marvel.
Yeah, DC, but not Marvel. Yeah, you said some animation stuff. Impractical Jokers will be there.
Yeah, all of them, or is it just like just like Murray?
Just Murray. Chris Sabat.
I love him.
So like Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, that's a big one.
Oh.
Peter Cullen, friggin' Optimus Prime is gonna be there. I have an original Optimus Prime. I really want to get signed from him. So
yeah, Joel McHale from Community, and he does other stuff too.
Bill Farmer, Goofy will be there.
Goofy.
Dante Basco.
Goofy.
Dante Basco.
Yeah.
Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender will be there.
Harvey Julian, who does what's it called? He does the guy from What We Do in the Shadows, and he does Harrow in the new Puss in Boots movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Steve Downs, Master Chief.
Kermit.
Kermit will be there. Sarah.
Big Blue Bear.
Nada Shenny? I don't know how to say her last name. The current voice of Ash Ketchum. Not Veronica Taylor, but the new one.
Spider-Man
Yuri
from the games.
Lowenthal.
Yeah.
Naruto characters will be there. All kinds of people are going to be there. Richard Horvitz.
Zim and Gur. Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Horvitz, Billy and Zim. Marty Grabstein will be there. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, you gotta list off that because he's only done like one thing, but he's like the Courage guy, which is a weird one to put in there from Ohio, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
we got a lot of people.
It's gonna be big. We're excited. December 1st through the 3rd.
1st through the 3rd. Yeah, it's the 1st through 3rd. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So
let us down.
We'll be
walking
there.
Around. We'll have our cameras out. If you guys want to be in a video, just let us know.
Do you even say Charlie Cox? Daredevil's gonna be there.
Daredevil's gonna be there. Yeah.
Daredevil. Like there's some big fandoms from all around there. So yeah, check us out. Say something to us because we're gonna be there. People from out of state will probably be there. It's a big event. It's like you gotta go over a state over to come see this kind of stuff. It's a big one.
Yeah,
I'm happy they're doing it.
You know, I'm excited for the event. In general, just to go as a ticket holder, as a fan. We're trying. We're trying to get press badges, so we'll see what happens.
We're gonna be there anyway.
If we do get those, maybe we'll have some more stuff to show, videos, behind the scenes, stuff like that. But if not, it will still be there. So just come check us out. I'll probably be wearing a Star Wars shirt.
That's very true.
But yeah, you'll see us around with cameras, stuff like that. And like I said, if you see us set up with like a tripod and stuff, we'll be doing interviews. I want to know what everyone's getting, what everyone's most excited to see Star Wars related, all that stuff. So just walk up, say hey. Even if you just want to talk, just walk up, say hey. So
yeah, don't have to do an interview. Just say something.
Yeah, we love talking to people, so we'd appreciate it. So that's the next big one that is on both our plates that we're going to is GalaxyCon in December. Super stoked for that.
Oh yeah.
That's the next one. I was trying to think if there was anything soon after, but I don't think so.
A lot of that stuff that is not GalaxyCon or the main toy show that we go to, like Marysville was kind of like last minute. Like we didn't know about it until like a month before. Like small toy shows or like toy shows in general that are not like yearly or like big or like, you know, you just go to them when you find out they happen. Like that's kind of, oh dude, Chester McBadbad canceled.
Oh.
And Goofy's son. That's what he
Max?
plays. Yeah, he plays Chester McBadbad and Goofy's son.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's all right.
And he plays
People
the
cancel.
rip-off of Steve from Blue's Clues. He plays Clint Hints.
And we'll probably see more people come into this too. We'll probably see more people add, but yeah, I mean we're excited to do more toy shows, more stuff in general this year, and because we're getting into this, we're starting to like find events, do stuff, try and get like stuff set up at these events. So like we try to get stuff set up at the Marysville for next year. We may look into that. We may look into GalaxyCon. We're already looking into, and that's coming up. We're going to be there, so we're looking to get into doing stuff as well and talking to you guys, getting toys, stuff started.
If it gets to it, and we get to go to like local fan base following whatever, I would not be hard pressed to get a panel. I think that would be so fun to do a Star Wars panel.
We'll do it at a Red Robin.
I was thinking McDonald's.
Dude, the fans gotta buy something nicer than a burger, like a Big Mac. They can buy me a Red Robin burger.
A filet o fish.
I don't know who eats that, bro. Do you actually eat those?
No.
Yeah, I don't know who eats those. Have you? Didn't you like work there initially?
Chicken nuggets. I ate chicken nuggets.
Who do you know who orders that? Was that a popular item ever? Do you ever see people order that? No. Give me the Star Wars.
Honestly, yeah.
Give me the Star Wars Happy Meal with the Star Wars little bobbleheads. You know those?
No, I prefer the Burger King watches and the cans.
I had those though. But those
still
are cool.
do. But yeah, guys, we appreciate it. So I guess we'll move on into the next topic, which will be Ahsoka. So we didn't get to talk about episode 6 with everybody. I mean, that's my favorite episode.
I think there were 2 that came out.
We did go over episode 5.
Oh, 6 and 7.
5. We need to go over 6 and 7. Mm-hmm. 6 is my favorite thing in general. That's the one where, Ahsoka goes to the world between worlds, and she's doing the flashbacks or whatever you want to call them, visions. Young Ahsoka, that actress knocked it out of the park. She's young Gamora. It was amazing. It was great.
That was 5.
You're right. You are right. Still
6 was
amazing
Ahsoka.
Episode.
Amazing. Yeah, it was. 6 was when Ahsoka didn't do anything. She was kind of like out. She was like doing her traveling.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's traveling. Yeah, I'll give you a quick
6 was with Thrawn.
recap.
That's right. Yes. I'm sorry. 6 was when we got introduced to Thrawn. Bro pulled up in the Star Destroyer. He pulled up in the Chimera. Awesome scene. We get introduced to the Night Troopers.
The Night Mothers.
Yep.
Multiple
the
Night
Great
Mothers. We saw Thrawn. We saw Thrawn's weird Roman,
super
first
cool
guy.
though. Enoch.
Yeah, and we get to see his troopers like all decked out, and it kind of looks like
with gold and then the red garb. It's like Japanese.
It's like a Chinese technique. Something breaks, or maybe Japanese. Something breaks. You fill it back up by putting gold in it. They had that, and they had like red stripes all over them. There was even a trooper, and I'm looking at a picture of it now. There's a trooper on the front and the right behind him with just a gray helmet. They were there.
The front of his helmet is all gray.
Yeah, so it's like beaten up armor. It's dirtied up.
They've been there for a long time.
A big setup that we learn in the next episode is they're pushing a bunch of cargo into a ship. You just constantly see somebody pushing cargo back there. We see these random raider dudes that Sabine meets. What else do we see?
Well,
The snails.
We see the snail crab guys. We meet Ezra in episode 6.
Yep.
Ezra's at
With
the
the
very end of
snails.
it. But dude, the troopers, they're cheering. I rewatched it. They're actually cheering. They're going, Thrawn, 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 when he comes in, and they're all like in the super cool. Mars Mickelson, right? Lars.
Yeah.
Mickelson? I can't. I always get mixed up.
Lars, I think. Lars.
Fantastic performance as Thrawn. He did great, performing the voice just like he did in Rebels.
Yes.
He knocked it out of the park. I was curious, and it's great.
But
he
did make a comment before the show too. Like, I'm gonna do a new thing for this show. He kept it Thrawn, but he's doing like it's an older Thrawn.
Yes.
It's still very Thrawn. He's still very resourceful. He's managing his resources.
He's safe.
He's managing his resources, and they were probably cheering because Thrawn in the books is so well loved by the people he's under him. So it's cool. They did a great job with Thrawn.
The episode 7.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. For the episode before the finale, a lot did not happen. But here's what, in my opinion, did happen.
Got a cameo.
Well, Anakin showed up in the beginning as a Force ghost, or not hologram, training Ahsoka. That was neat.
C-3PO.
C-3PO was in there.
That was big.
I was surprised, and then he references Leia.
He comes in and saves Hera from a reprimanding. Yeah,
it was
I actually
a good
love that
way for Leia to be in the show. It was a very tasteful way to do it.
Yeah, it shows Leia being like how she was in the Empire. She was like having them steal her resources. Like she's very crafty and like underhanded in the government. Like she's just like, I do what I want to do, and she gets her way around it. So she uses C-3PO to say, oh, yeah, we said this is good. This mission's cool. So they did a good job, but I think he surprisingly didn't have a weird cameo going to get a stupid fruit from the market. I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with his cameo. One of my favorite scenes in the episode is when Ahsoka jumps out of hyperspace and Thrawn pulls the Inquisitorius databanks on Ahsoka. And he is very shocked to find out who her master was. And I loved that. The moment where he was like, she was trained by Anakin Skywalker. Yes. And he was like, oh. Like, he's very much like, we are not going to mess around with this. I'm not even going to fight her. We need her to stay away from us. And that is what the whole episode was, with Thrawn getting Ahsoka to stay far away from him so he can continue to do whatever they're loading on there.
And then jump.
And then jump out of there with the hyperspace ring. But that was the whole episode was Baylan and Shin going to fight Ezra, Sabine, and Ahsoka. But Baylan stole the show. Baylan stole the show.
What's going on with them though?
He left. He literally was like, he told Shin he said, go capture them and claim your place in the Empire. And she's like, you're not coming? And he was like, your path is this way and mine's another. And I was like, what is going on? This guy has me so interested in his story. So I'm super stoked for this. But
they're pushing on a couple topics, They're pushing Baylan Skull, who's his alliance. They're pushing Thrawn, knowing Anakin. And Anakin's a big force in this whole show. So I want to see
3-4 episodes.
I want to see Thrawn know Ahsoka's tactics in a way, because she learned from Anakin fighting combat. Thrawn's seen his combat in person. Thrawn knows the Jedi ways somewhat. Although I do always say that Thrawn's weakness is Jedi trickery, because that's like how he loses every time.
But now he's got it matched with Night Sister magic.
I want to see them combine the books, the TV shows, the Rebels. They kind of already is kind of putting Rebels in here. But I want to see them put the books, Thrawn stuff in there, because Thrawn has a lot of stuff in character development that they put into this. And Timothy Zahn, didn't he help with this? He helped write Thrawn. So he
did.
I want to see some pieces and parts that people don't watch in the show put into this. And then they're like, okay, go watch the book. Guys, it's a good book. Go out and read it. Yeah. So It's so big though. They are hinting at Anakin. They're hinting at Balin's skull. They're hinting at the rebels and like Sabine, like force powers. The whole time they've been pushing this. I don't know if they're gonna give it to her, but she will be. And people keep saying this, the first Jedi in a long time that's Mandalorian. So like, that could be a big deal in the future.
Still don't know if she's gonna do it anytime. It's gonna be in the finale. But yeah,
How
I
much?
mean, the episode 7, it just didn't do a bunch. And at the end of the episode, you know, even Morgan Elsbeth was like, "Well, Thrawn, let's just finish her off and kill her," and he was like, "No, let's not. Let's just. We did exactly what we need to do. We wasted her time because that's the one thing she can't afford to lose, and we wasted it, which is good. We wasted her time, so we can get out of here."
Thrawn was a little upset they left more people though because Balin's skull dipped.
Yeah,
like,
he was watching his chessboard there, and he's like, "We're short one mercenary," and he was like, "Where's he at?" And we don't know what happened to him at the end. So yeah, I want to know. He is my favorite character. I am so surprised. He's my favorite character in the show.
It was like
I love Thrawn, I love Ahsoka, and I love seeing Hayden Christensen again. But Balin's skull, man.
Stealing it.
Ray Stevenson really has pulled me into this character. I am stoked to see what is next in this finale. I think 3 days.
I think those two have a big part. Now the question is, do either of them turn Jedi? Does the Padawan?
I don't think she does. She really seems like she's for the Empire.
She seems like she's kind of like
I don't see
hard-headed.
Yeah.
I would say that until she ran away in the way she did. I don't know. I mean, it's
really
up in there.
Seem conflicted.
Yeah, but how much do you want to say that Thrawn gets away? He just dips. Like, I want to say he's probably gonna get away and then continue in the movie or later on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a big chance that he does not die. He does not get incarcerated. He just runs away.
Yeah.
Maybe not. So he's gonna probably get hit, but he's probably not gonna lose.
Maybe he rolls up with Gideon. Something. Maybe.
They mention him in The Mandalorian.
So many options, so many opportunities that can happen. I'm really excited for the Black series, for the rest of the Ahsoka show.
The Snail People Black series, yeah.
Maybe not, but wait. Do you hear that?
No.
You don't hear that? I think I hear an ad playing. Man, what an ad. What a really cool ad.
Yeah.
So those are all of the new
Money.
Those those are all of the brand new Black Series figures that I'm most excited about that I wanted to share with everybody. You can use all those links down below. You can get Balin Skull, Shin Hati. You can get Ezra's or Sabine's new lightsaber, the Ezra's modified one, and that super amazing looking Captain Rex helmet, guys. When they announced that thing at Hasbro PulseCon, I told you I thought a helmet was going to be in. I told you like 3 days prior. That was my bet, and I was like,
you texted me like 5 times of the same news. You're like, he's headless. Like it's like a heads up, like, like shoulders up. It's a helmet.
So Yak Face posted a photo of Captain Rex, and I texted Jack. I'm like, yo, Yak Face posted Captain Rex. Bet it's gonna be a helmet. And then like 10 minutes passed, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just realized it's only from like this up. It's gotta be a helmet. And Jack's just like, okay.
And then he's like,
it's a helmet.
But he's like, I'm pretty sure it's a helmet, right? Yeah. I'm like, yes, it probably, okay, we'll find out.
I'm asking Jack to solidify, even though he doesn't know.
I was going to ask you, after that ad read, I was like, what's your favorite? I don't have to ask anymore. I think we know.
Oh my god. I'm really excited for all those Black Series. The lightsaber looks great. I always do the lightsabers. Those are awesome. Unless Disney releases one, then I might have to pick between them. But so far, Black Series is the only one that's announced that saber. The Shin Hati, the hair's okay. That's the only thing that I have an issue with. Is the hair looks really, really blocky. But it's a good looking figure besides that. Balin Skull's figure looks great. They gave him an extra long lightsaber because he has that in the show. It looks really good. He has a, not pleather, but a very bendable skirt. It's not cloth, but in the trailer they show that. It looks really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, my favorite is the Rex helmet. I cannot. I lost it. I was watching that live stream at work when I wasn't supposed to be, and when they did it, I was like, yo, let's go.
Back to your work, everybody's yelling at you like, I need my help. I need help. Yeah, but also go with that.
Star Wars.
You see that Rex troop that's on outlet deal, $80 that was 150?
Yeah, I posted that in the community chat.
Yeah,
on our
guys should
community
check
posts. Yeah, well, I'm gonna put. There will be a ton of stuff, affiliate links below. Costs you nothing, and it helps the channel out if you guys do it. You don't have to, but it's appreciated. If you're gonna get it anyway, you help us out by using those links. Couple things with these links. Number one, if you are pre-ordering something, it's full price, normal purchase, everything.
Yeah.
If it is an in-stock item, unless it stipulates otherwise, once you add it to cart and go to checkout, you use those links, you get 10% off. And if you use the link below, I'm going to put a generic one on there. So you can just go to the homepage and whatever you do, add to cart, anything that you guys get with that generic link, you get credit for.
Yeah, so, not only do you not have to spend much extra time doing it, you get benefits for doing it. And there's a lot of stuff on that shop right now. Entertainment Earth has, I'm looking through it right now, there are many helmets on that are really sick. They have a lot.
They have the Master Replica stuff. So if you guys want the really high-end stuff, they've got the Armorer helmet, $799.99.
I see Bo-Katan, 800,
Yep, they have the Bo-Katan and the Armorer. If anyone wants to buy like 5 of those and use our link, let me know. I'll give you a shout out.
Now I'm looking on here because I am looking on the website. I'm looking for the Jar Jar window decal. It might be sold out. Somebody might have bought that last one.
Yeah, there was one for the longest time, but
yeah, you could have had Jar Jar, but there's some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, so that's one of our big affiliates that we work with is Entertainment Earth. So feel free to use any of the links below. We appreciate it. Helps us.
Yeah.
And a lot of that ad is just footage from Hasbro PulseCon, but I made like an 80s retro commercial kind of thing. So
yeah. Drop a comment if you got something.
Yeah, let us know. Tell us what you picked up. We'd love to hear it. We had someone use the link. I just don't know what they got. I'd love to know.
Yeah, we don't have your information. We're not stealing it.
Yeah, they don't give us that, which you shouldn't.
You should just give it to us for free.
Yeah. But check that stuff out in the link below. But there was a lot of announcements. Pipeline revealed. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of what the pipeline reveals were. I know we're finally getting a 4-pack. The Vintage Collection is getting a 4-pack of clones, which Phase 2 clones. They have one for Phase 1, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
That they're getting that. I'm actually pulling it up here real quick. Ooh, Jazzwares. Man, I was on one tangent. Jazzwares just posted a photo of their Battle of Hoth exclusive Micro Galaxy Squadrons. Looks
Nice.
awesome. Let's see, with that snow deco and the 2 snow speeders that come with it, looks great. So,
I see a bunch of stuff on here right now. Yeah.
okay, so here's what we got. Let's see. Oh, we got the Revan and HK 47 2-pack for the Vintage Collection. That's really cool. The Revan is okay. It's a repaint, I believe, but the HK-47 is really cool. That's the first time I think we've gotten him. We got the normal Chopper Vintage Collection. So if you guys want to get a Chopper, which you gotta have a Chopper.
Yeah, you do have to have that.
Yeah.
You gotta have at least one.
That'll be pre-orderable. And again, you only get 10% off on in-stock items, not pre-orders, just so everybody knows. That's clarified. You guys the Vintage Collection is finally getting an Orson Krennic from Rogue One. I am extremely happy for you guys. You guys have been waiting for this for 7 years. So that's awesome for you guys. We already went over the Balin Skull and Shin Hati, the Sabine Wren lightsaber. Okay. So the pipeline reveals for the Vintage Collection is Cal Kestis is in his Imperial outfit from Jedi Survivor, which is neat. The 4-pack Phase 2 clones, and I love how they did this. You get 2 shinies, so you get 2 all-white clones. You get a 501st, and you get a 332nd Ahsoka Trooper. That's pretty cool. So if you buy 2 packs, you get 2 501st, 2 Ahsoka, and 4 shinies. I love that. And then you get the Mandalorian Judge. It's just one of the background Mandalorians. I believe a lot of people, I think, when they said Mandalorian Judge, was like, pretty sure the Armorer is the Judge. This is a very specific scene. I had to look at the figure a couple times. This is the Mandalorian that judged the training fight between Grogu and Ragnar Vizsla. He's
My
the one
favorite
that
character.
said, he was the one that just said, "Oh, who will choose the weapon?" And they choose darts. He's just the one in between that one fight. Black Series pipeline reveals. We are getting Darth Vader from A New Hope, so we're getting him in A New Hope packaging, which is good. We really don't have that much original trilogy in the new Galaxy line Black Series. We really don't. I think we have 4 A New Hope figures, 5 Empire Strikes Back, and that's including the prototype Boba Fett. Well, I guess Return of the Jedi has a ton. I guess they're at like 10 now. But the other 2, we really need prequel, because we have 1 Phantom Menace, which is Jar Jar. Attack of the Clones has a all-white Phase 1 Clone Trooper and a Clone Trooper Commander. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, Ayla Sakura. So there's 3. And there is no Revenge of the Sith figures. So we need that. Another Mandalorian, like Din Djarin figure. So this is the 6th, 7th one now.
Yeah.
We are getting a Phase 1 Clone Trooper. I don't know what for. We already got it, so I don't know, unless this is going to be in the Clone Wars packaging. Maybe, I guess. And then we are getting the Mandalorian Night Owl, which is just another random Mandalorian background character. So those guys will be there. I mean, it's just cool to fill out your world if you army build or you just want a bunch of guys there. Go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the Rex helmet, the Star Killer Hasbro PostCon exclusive is super cool for the Black Series. If you guys want to look at it, I'm upfront about it. I'm an inbox collector. I didn't take it out. But if you want, I opened it so I can unfold the box and take a look at everything. If you guys want to check that out, the review is out of that. Go to the channel, check that out for the Star Killer box. And I mean, that's basically all the Hasbro PulseCon exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's some regular Star Wars news though, non-toy related.
Yeah, what you got?
There's a lot coming out for stuff like Skeleton Crew and Acolyte reports. People saying, quote, there's going to be a Wookiee in the Acolyte, a Wookiee Jedi. They're going to say the Acolyte is more physical, less green screen. There's some
On-site?
release. Yep, there's not much for Skeleton Crew. There's not scheduled yet. There's reports of Andor Season 1, Book of Boba Fett, and Mandalorian Season 3 hitting Blu-ray. I don't know if we spoke on some of those other shows. I know we talked about Mandalorian, I believe.
Yeah, they're finally putting Disney Plus shows to
Yep.
physical media, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But they're
It's
still
good.
Well, it's good for us. It's good
Collect
for
physical
us.
media.
Yes,
It's
I
good.
love physical media.
How many episodes do you have of episode 3? Or?
Enough.
Enough. You
I
can
have
buy more.
enough
You bought more the other day.
Well, you know.
Oh.
But yeah, support that. It's steelbook cases. They're on Amazon. I don't know if they're still available for pre-order, but they were seasons 1 and 2. So check those out on Amazon if you can.
Now there's word of Season 3 and other shows, which is great. And we love Andor. And
I have all of Clone Wars on DVD. I would love Season 7 on DVD.
Steelbook though, man, that's just bonus. Steelbooks are
Could you imagine
clean.
if they did like Season 7 Clone Wars Steelbook, and on the front it's the Bad Batch, and then on the back it's like Ahsoka with the explosion behind her? That would be so cool for Mandalore.
Oh yeah. The other news is just there's a Hot Toy Chopper, and I report
Yep,
Hot
that was
Toy Hera coming out.
Yes,
Get your chopper. He looks really good.
I believe
And
that
Hot
is
Toys
the
is
first.
good.
I believe that is the first Hot Toy Twi'lek. I don't think they ever did an A-list sequel. They could have. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but
Yeah.
I believe this is the first Twi'lek Hot Toy
I don't
that
keep
they've
up on
ever
Hot
done.
Toys too much because it's too rich for my blood.
Hot Toys are like $250 to $400 depending on what they are. I own
But aren't they
two.
hand done?
Oh
aren't
yeah,
they, like-
well, and
Yeah.
the stuff that they wear is actually that material handmade to that scale. So like
Yeah.
the Mandalorian's flight suit is the actual exact same material as that flight suit, scaled down. Somebody made to fit that action figure. It's insane. They're amazing. I have a 501st Phase 2 Clone Trooper, and I have a Death Watch Mandalorian Hot Toy, and that's it. And that's unless I get them cheap or find them otherwise. The only other one I might get is the Grievous, but the only reason I haven't yet is because I have heard that is one hard figure to stand up. So
Yeah, and it does
I
look
get
like
that.
the Mandalorian shows. They're still up for pre-order on Amazon for the Book Black Series or the Steelbooks.
oh, they are still
Those
up.
are still on Amazon. They're
Check
also
'em out.
on Best Buy and Walmart. So yeah,
If you got any of those near you, go for it. They look cool. We're not sponsored or anything for it, but
I don't know if they're in
recommend buying.
stores. Are they?
Well, I mean, if you miss out on a pre-order, I guess you go to the store. But yeah, if you have those places near you, if you have Walmarts or Best Buys, wherever you are in the world, go for
Yeah.
it. Looks really cool. Check out the pictures; they're really nice.
You get concept art and art cards
Yeah,
and
there's
stuff.
other pluses for it. Yeah.
Extras. Yeah. That's why you collect physical media is for the extras. You maybe because behind the scenes, Filoni might pop in,
Yeah.
leave some commentary. This guy's a Mandalorian.
That's why I bought the Spacepulse Steelbook, so I got all the custom bumper stickers.
Look at this green guy. Look, isn't he funny looking? That's his comment. That's my comment. Dude, let's make that. Let's make that. Yeah, the bumper stickers are great.
So, yeah. What else you got for us?
That's it right now for the news. I don't want to go over like there's a lot of stuff that's like so and so. I mean, I've heard
Well,
Andor
we don't
season
want
2 wrapped up.
rumors. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard Andor season 2. I heard wrapped up. People were, you see, there's a letter somebody released, the letter that they gave out to the crew, where it's like, we know the season's messed up just because like the first season was during COVID, this season's during the writer's strike. So they're like, we know the season was messed up, so they gave them like a coin or something like that. So I've heard that they wrapped up on that though.
Well,
who knows
cool.
when that'll come out? Yeah, well, you collect coins, Star Wars coins. You'd want that.
I would, but I don't think
No.
I don't think any of those actors really care.
Dude, we've seen people get like hats. That's better than like hats, man. Honestly, that's better than hats.
Dude, you should
have a hat.
You should see what George Lucas did during the filming of Hoth, because they went out and like in the snow and filmed that stuff. They got everyone custom parkas that were light blue and had Empire Strikes Back crew like written all over it, and it was really cool.
You think it's cool now? Do they like? When am I gonna wear this parka? Like, think about, like, honestly.
I'm never going back to Antarctica.
Although those are on eBay, those coins. You might want to check that out and pick that up. But cool. I've heard they wrapped up. So post production will take a while, I'm sure. Special effects and Star Wars and all that.
Cool.
But good news is we're getting to see stuff. I'm hearing more stuff about Acolyte. I'm hearing some stuff about Skeleton Crew coming out there. It's out there. But I heard some stuff's coming up, which is good.
It is good.
And we previously talked about Lando becoming a movie. We talked about that I think last time. So new shows are coming out. We're enjoying Ahsoka, but we're gonna be back to no shows, and then waiting for the next one.
So we'll have more just sitting down, relaxing, talking to everybody.
Some downtime.
But I mean, I think that's we've covered everything. We're about the hour mark, Jack, right?
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up because we went over some good stuff though, but we'll go wrap it up.
So guys, don't forget, like, subscribe. We appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who already is. Thanks for the 200 plus subs that we're at now. Didn't think we'd really get this far this quick, honestly. I didn't think we'd get this far. I didn't know what I was expecting, so we appreciate you guys. We really do. I've been pumping out a lot of content for you guys, a lot of toy reviews. Slowly getting the quality up on that, like I said. I'll put some pictures up in the Discord of what I'm working on in the studio, so guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, join the Discord. We've got other socials, they'll be down there. If you wanted anything from that you saw that you want to pre-order below. Check out the other content, and
I'll throw in a quick question for the people who are in this end of the
if you made
video.
it this far.
Yeah, what's your favorite toy you got? What's your favorite collection or collectible that you got?
Just in general?
Comments. Yeah, just in general. Throw in the comments.
Tell us what your favorite collectible is.
It could be the stupidest thing in the world, but if it's your favorite, throw it in the comments. I want to know.
It could be anything. I would love to know too. And
the Jar Jar passenger decal. Maybe you're the one who bought that last one.
Maybe.
Let me know.
And if you want to show us, join that Discord and post it. So
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate it, and we will see you guys
next week.
Episode 20.
20. Almost old enough to drink.
Almost.
We're up there.
Yeah, we will. So we'll see you guys then, and everyone have a good one.
You too.
That was cringy. Yeah, you did. I don't know why you did. I'm leaving all this in.